Praise the Lord once again. 50 pounds, and I'm here to share with you some of the insights I find every time I continue in fellowship with the Lord. I've been thinking about something, and I'm wondering how our life really moves. You know, many of us single people right now are looking forward to getting married, and they're doing whatever it takes to see that they can wear that gown or they can find that girl that they marry. And many of the married people right now are looking for children, and those that have children are making sure they can find houses. Those that have houses are looking forward to driving. The cycle continues. You realize that many of the young girls today are working so hard to make sure that they wear a particular label. Probably they want to wear clothes from Engaged Clothing. I don't know. That's my own. And maybe others are looking forward to handling some particular kind of gadget. You know, maybe iPhones or something. Many of us are looking forward to doing a lot, and it's unfortunate, but what we have, we do not appreciate. Most of the times, we are looking forward to get that is out of us, that is out of our reach. And this is the definition of happiness. The only way you can be happy is when you have about 1,000 likes or 100 likes. People are commenting on your Facebook page or Instagram or Twitter, and yeah, you're happy. You feel like, yeah, this is it. But we need to think about it. Is this really it? Is this what makes up life? You know, in such a season, I was watching some of the videos people are making around social media, and they're trying to joke around, and they're saying, President, posho is not enough. Can you please add us even wheat? You've given us posho and beans. Can we also have charcoal? And those that have the posho and beans are seriously complaining. They need meat. They need matoke. They're seriously complaining. Life is not good. Why isn't it good? We don't have this or the other. Continuing in the word, I found a mystery that Apostle Paul shares with us. At a time when he was in Macedonia, he was in a prison. He was facing wages of death. And you know what happened? He shared a secret. He said, I have learned, I have mastered to live with and without. Through all circumstances, I have learned to live with and without. You know, life is funny. Life is really funny. When Apostle Paul says that, I bet it is in Philippians chapter 4 and verse 11 to 12. I think I need to read it before I tell you this story. Philippians chapter 4 and verse 11 to 12. Here, as he was writing to these people, he told them, I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content, whatever the circumstances. I know what it means to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do everything through him who gives me strength. You know, for us who are in Christ, we are not doing anything by our own power. 2 weeks back, when this season was starting, we stocked posho, we stocked beans, we stocked this and the other. And we thought, probably by 20th, this whole thing will be gone. And as we reach today, none of us is really sure if by 20th we shall be fine. But the question is, if this season is to go some more time from now, what will it mean to you? Are you okay with eating 1 meal a day? Will that mean that Jesus is not here? Will that mean that God is not working? because you are eating one meal a day? When Apostle Paul uses the word land, I am thinking there was time given to this. Over and over, we have seen God's faithfulness. Many of us are not sustained by our salaries. We earn 400,000 and we spend over 1.2 a month. We are not sustained by our own salaries. This season has revealed to us that it is not actually our money, it is not our cars, it is not our beautiful dresses. They are all in our houses. The cars are in parking, and we are still moving on, and everything is okay. You come to think about it that contentment is all that we need. Could we share in Apostle Paul's secret of being contented with and without, learning to live with what God has given unto us? One of the verses that we so much love to use as Christians is Hebrews 13, chapter 13, verse 5, which says that He will never leave us nor forsake us. But it says, do not be obsessed with the love of money. Do not be taken away. Do not run after money. No, do not. Be content. For God said He will never leave you nor forsake you. My dear one, I wish to share with you this secret today, that whatever you have, let that be enough. And do not be stingy, for the faithfulness of God is everlasting. If you have something to share, share. If you have something to give, give. And trust the Lord that He's going to sustain and supply all your needs according to His riches in glory. You need to pay more attention to this. The art, the skill, you need to learn to be content in what you need. This is the secret I intended to share with you, that with what we have and what we do not have, Jesus Christ is Lord, and He is with us. He gives us the strength to move on.